Your computer has virus.
Hello, chicken brinky.
Bomb has been planted. I am on my way. Fatality.
You must construct additional pylons. Counter.
Bikes!
Oh, shit.
Bikes!
Every Thursday night they yell bikes.
They're down there yelling bikes, dude. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. Yeah, so this is the Mostly Negative podcast where two old school gamers complain about modern gaming and also talk about...
And past gaming.
And past gaming.
All gaming.
All gaming. Pretty much.
Just jaded and
I guess
angry.
yeah, we're extremely jaded. We don't enjoy gaming, and like
Can't replace it with anything else. It's my only hobby.
yeah, like I was like wondering that. I was like, then like, why do we game anymore?
It's because I've invested large sums of money and
Yes.
have lost out on doing other things that I could be good at.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you know,
If I could
literally,
take my 1,500 hours of Dota and
yeah.
learn some sort of skilled labor or something.
Now that's a good game,
Yeah.
Dota.
Yes.
It's actually my heroine.
Yeah, that would fall into it. I'm going to go to my positive sections here.
Oh, we have positives.
Yeah, I do. I have positive
Okay.
sections here.
I guess I did want to do a moment of
Stop that
silence
like
for all the victims of pre-orders this year.
Yes. Yes.
So
yeah,
let's
yeah.
take a moment. All right. Anyways, what's next?
Dead air. That's dead air. We can't have dead air on the podcast. Actually, it does not fall into any gaming community triumphs, right?
Right.
Yeah, great community in Dota.
There's like a big issue in Dota right now with people getting communication bans. So they're finally experiencing what you've been experiencing since 2014.
Wait, they're actually banning people?
People are getting, yeah, so there's a lot of...
Oh, actually, I've seen Gord
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
'cause
Gord-
he can't say anything. He's like,
Yeah.
if I say even if
Yeah.
I say like GG, he has such
Yeah.
a negative
Yeah.
score that if anybody reports anything he says, he's going to be like in like Dota hell where I live.
That's insane.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
well, that's with that behavior score.
Right.
They're like, because they've had that.
But they've
The
like
little smiley
revamped
face.
it. It's like worse now. Or it's like ultra titan. Cause like I feel like back in the day, like I was in 10,000, which was like once the most positive score, but like still like I would
I had a horrible
I would
score.
have
I was always an upside down angry
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Like an angry man,
know.
like a red
You wouldn't
man.
talk though. You wouldn't talk.
No, just they could
So,
tell, they could feel
It was like baked into your
Yeah, it's into my
communication
gameplay.
score. That's
Yeah, they just knew. They took it from other games.
Yeah.
So like this guy, I actually had to like sign an agreement to play WoW again.
really.
Yeah, like a
You're
comms
fucking
agreement.
joking,
Yes,
dude.
a comms agreement. Like you
a
got
contract
Yeah, like it was like you need
In
to be
WoW?
cool in WoW.
because in PvP.
Well, WoW doesn't fuck around because they it not only can you really easily like get a voice ban, but when you say something like even if someone says something bad to you,
Yeah.
it like highlights it and says like, do you want to report this? Like it prompts you
Holy shit.
to report it, so you don't even have to think
Okay.
about it. You just like the second something that would be caught in one of those filters or whatever just shows up. It's just like, hey, like you want to report this? Like,
Yeah.
You want to like, did you just lose your solo shuffle and you want to just report everybody in the game
Yeah.
who just PM'd you? And then
What
it
the fuck?
remembers PMs too. So like,
Shouldn't like they take like an action to like just like auto ban like the worst of like words like anyway, or like just like have like a thing like, okay, like you dropped an F bomb.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, I'm assuming it does. I'm assuming that it just
Right.
has like, if you, hey, here's like these parameters. If you hit
Yeah.
this, but yeah, it definitely like if you PM somebody, which I've
Yeah.
done many a times, it'll just like send them like right
Yeah.
away, like, yo, you want to report this guy, and then.
Okay. Damn.
But yeah,
That's
but that's more like the normal like arenas and WoW isn't that bad.
Okay.
It's the solo shuffle, which is like you queue into a
Oh.
group of 6 players. And
So
there's-
brain dead.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
madness, and
Yeah.
then people get really mad because there's like no teamwork involved, or somebody does something wrong. Or there's always a weakest link too.
Okay.
That's what the solo shuffle is. It's like, hey, there's
Yeah.
6 of us. Like, let's find the retard. Like, he's got.
Can we
gotta
say
be
that?
one.
Can we
Yeah,
say
no,
the
we can
R
say
word?
that. We can
Okay.
say that.
Retard.
Yes, I'm free.
Let's say it once. 3, 2, 1.
What
Retard.
the fuck did you just say?
Let's cancel this, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, we found a new host.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you could. That's really what it is. It's just like identify the weak guy.
Yeah.
But also like caster lobbies
Yeah.
versus melee lobbies and stuff. But I'm already bored of WoW now, so
How's well we'll get I I guess where should we like intro ourselves into like how we got started, or sort of like what
fell
we're
into a
into
chemical
to kind
vat.
of yeah
There, like our origin story.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do we even say who we are, by the way?
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Felix.
yeah, I'm a based justice.
Is base. We can still say base.
Yeah.
People don't even know what that is. That could
Yeah.
be like a hate word now.
Based
Yeah.
is a cancelable word.
Yeah, I don't know.
It could be. That's why I
We're
use
old
it.
enough now that it's
Yeah.
probably being recycled.
No, it definitely is. That's why like I use it, is because like I want
it-
people to
you wanna
know
be
that like
edgy?
I have an edge to me. Like
Is that what based is? I actually have no idea. What
not
based
really, but like definitely like you definitely see it in like more right
But
wing.
based is like you don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
that's
always
all it
see
is. Like
on
yeah,
Asmund-
like you can be
yeah,
anywhere
Asmund
on
Gold.
any spectrum.
Asmund Gold is based.
Yeah, Asmund Gold is based.
Every time I'm on
yeah.
the stream, there's just people
Yeah.
saying base because like
Based.
someone else, he just opens up like
Based.
one comment and it's like somebody who's like, sorry, I don't. English is my second language, and he's like, fuck you, get out of here, retard.
Based.
And people are like, based. You know?
Yeah, no, that is based.
Like we love
yeah,
this
that's
guy.
based as fuck.
He's like, well, then don't talk to me if you don't speak English.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I guess like not like entire origin stories, but oh yeah, what?
Oh wait, who? we
Okay,
are.
so I'm based justice.
And I am Bam with 6 M's. I have 6
Okay.
M's in my name. Are we
yeah.
gonna say our
Our old names.
old names?
Yeah. So I go by Helix and Belix, also with a B, the B emoji. And that's like a name that was like my starter gaming name.
Yeah,
And
you'll always be Belix.
yeah,
to
you
me.
guys, depending on who is in the voice chat like that.
If you're from
I can't shake the
TeamSpeak, if you're
name.
from
Yeah.
TeamSpeak days and stuff, yeah, you just can't drop Belix.
Yeah.
But you're also you're a name changer.
I'm a name changer. Yeah, I'm one of those
Yeah.
fucking autists.
Yeah, you
and-
have a new, like a new anime girl.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Cool little filter on her that you spent your wasted Steam points on.
Oh yeah. Well, I have like a billion Steam.
I don't even know
points,
how
so,
you
like,
get them.
You have them.
I think I farm them. I think I farm them from
Yeah.
buying games and returning them. I
Yeah.
don't think it's caught on to that I'm returning every game that I purchase. So
Oh,
I
it's
just
caught on. It knows.
well, I have a lot of points.
Yeah. Oh wait, you redeem your points after you redeem.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I wonder if there's any like point reduction system because I have not actually bought a game in I don't know a year,
Okay.
and I have a lot of points.
And how is that?
It's great. I love gaming.
How do you do that?
I love gaming.
Or where are these? Are you buying
We can't.
games?
Are we
Are
going
you
to tell
doing
them?
something with them?
Are we going to tell the people about the glitch in the system?
I don't know if it's.
We're probably
maybe?
safe to say it here because it'll only be us and your cat listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, our 2-hour Steam
Yeah, and our-
rentals.
Yeah, you can rent games on Steam for 2 hours.
2 hours. And depending on how bad the game is,
Yeah.
sometimes Steam is like, yo, this game is hot garbage. You could just return it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Like whatever
The
that
day
fucking
before.
the day before fake
The day
game.
before.
You know, more power to
What
them.
was like? I don't understand. Like, what was the hype behind it? Like, anyway, like I don't see how people don't see.
well,
these
that game people
games.
knew it was fake.
Right. Okay.
prior.
Okay.
And
Already.
they still bought it and
Yeah.
pre-ordered it.
Okay.
So like I don't.
I'm
there's
disappointed.
No, there's nothing that solves that. That's the problem with the fucking gaming world is that people
Stop
are literally
fucking
just fucking
pre-ordering.
brain dead. Yeah, they're
fucking
literally
pre-ordering.
retarded people. Like it's like if you walk into traffic, you're gonna get
Yeah.
hit by a car. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, here's a day before. Like they literally put out their things showing that it was like packages, like
Yeah.
fucking API packages of like fake ass things, like
Yeah.
not real videos,
Yeah.
like for like years. And the game had been like false released,
Yeah.
like numerous times.
Oh.
And then fucking here we go.
So they already
fucking
had a bad track record.
very bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they're like suddenly they're like, oh, we're releasing it next month, and everyone's like, oh, okay, sounds good. Here's my pre-order. It's like, oh, what a fucking surprise.
What the
game
fuck?
that's fake is fake.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So
Gaming's
that reminds me of like you remember like who were like there's like a lot of games on Steam that like at least like back in the 2010 like 2015 to like 2020 like all these developers, these specific scummy developers, they would just change the name of their game.
yeah. I
Or
remember
like
that.
maybe like add a few things. One that comes to mind is like I think like Infection or World War Z,
yeah.
something like that.
H1Z1.
Yeah, well that was one too.
H1Z1's done it like 100 times. What are they on here now? I have them in my library. Let me
Yeah,
get
you
back to
can't
my
even
auto
find it.
scrolling.
because they
No, I think-
changed the name to something else. It's in
Just
there.
survive.
Just survive.
Just survive.
What the
In the test server, because I'm sure that needs to be on here too. For all
Like,
their
but
for all their
that-
active tests they're doing.
But that was like a studio that like actually had like a decent reputation. at
And they
one
had a
point.
huge player
That
base.
was. Do you know who made that?
H1?
Yeah.
No.
Well, they made
Oh,
Planet
wait, there's
Side.
still H1Z1 on here, but this might just be me having access to fake things on my
Yes,
Steam library.
we have a lot of
Like Nosferatu or whatever that fucking game is.
yeah, dude, that was like I remember that from
Nosgoth.
right when I started playing.
Nosgoth,
getting
here it
on
is.
Steam, yeah.
Nosgoth. You can't access this. This is not a real.
Wait, can you go to the store?
No, it's not on the store. Or wait, yeah, no, not accessible by the store.
Oh, let's pull up some gameplay footage.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nosgoth was
There's nothing better than a podcast than two people sitting there watching a video.
100%. Let's watch this.
But it's like normal though, you know.
Yeah,
It's that like a lot of
yeah.
people who podcast.
we could like pull it up like in
Yeah,
in
no, yeah,
post-editing.
well, yeah, post editing.
So I think I remember the game.
Has a Reddit.
Square Enix had something to do with the game. I don't know if they were the publisher or the developer.
Nosgoth
This is before
gameplay.
Battle Royales.
Let's see here. We'll just watch this quick 36-minute video
Yeah,
and then we'll
yeah.
get back to you guys.
Chill.
Wait, this actually looks cool. Oh shit! Just a menu screen.
Dude, I love menus.
Team deathmatch, new recruit, siege. I have no memory of this game, by the way. I don't even
You
know.
have 3,600 hours in it.
Probably. Vampires and humans, multi-bow. There's like classes, deathmatch. Dude, this looks dope. The fuck is that?
This looks fucking awesome.
All right, so we got checked immediately. The first game I clicked is actually a cool game, but it doesn't exist. But these are those. What the fuck is this? It was like some Left 4 Dead shit.
This is
You just
incredible.
executed him and eat him?
Yeah, it was a PvP game too. I think it was like
Yeah,
I feel
these
like
are
it was
players,
like
yeah.
proto PvPvE.
This could have been the first of its kind.
Yeah.
That actually looks kind of cool. Okay.
I think
It's a good
that's
game.
like-
Good game.
That's like also like one thing like I've noticed is like so like the games back then like in 2015 like 2016 2014 the shitty games that were being released back then would be great in today's standards. Like they don't even like touch like what developers are
Well,
trying to
games
pull
that were
these
bad
days.
back then weren't bad because they were just incomplete fucking
Yeah.
messes.
Yeah.
It was bad because I was like, oh, I just didn't like the way the story ended or
Yeah.
something. Now we're like, when I get to Act 2, my computer goes black screen. You're like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, is it a full game? Like, yeah, it was $120. You're like, oh. So like, it just, there's no second part of the game. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they just didn't finish
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But, oh, okay. Like, and but that's accepted.
Yeah.
But, well, they're working on it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
But like
You know? like what you just,
Yeah.
you just pay like a full game.
yeah.
Full game being released.
Pre-ordered it.
Pre-ordered.
You're paying $70 for it now.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Like there's more fucking, like cinematic trailers than
Yeah.
there is gameplay.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
Like anytime like I see like an anime like trailer like where they've like paid to have like illustrators come in and like do
wild
like
art
this
too.
fucking rendition, I'm like you motherfuckers.
You better put out some good shit.
Yeah.
If you're putting out a cinematic trailer, like
Yeah.
your game better be fucking gold. Because I would much rather there be a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Because first of all, nobody likes cinematic trailers. Like this isn't
Yeah.
fucking 2001.
Yeah.
Like I've seen CGI. You're not going to impress me. Like, oh, cool. Like whoa. Like we're not. What is the cinematic? That blows my mind.
Yeah.
Cinematic trailers. Like, who fucking cares? Also, who cares what games look like?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
know.
fucking
Yeah,
care at
I
all.
don't-
Who
Yeah.
like when you're like also pretty games? Like watch a fucking movie. Like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Stop
go
playing
watch an
video
anime.
games. Watch a movie. I don't want you playing games at all. I don't want that person in the gaming world with me. Like, well, it looks
God.
pretty. I'm like, close the fucking game. Go on Netflix
Yeah.
and watch a fucking movie. Like that's not what games are. They're not meant to be
Throw your
pretty.
PC away.
Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah.
You know. And also, I don't want to experience you in my life because you're probably also a time thief.
Yeah. So what's a time thief?
Oh, that'll be we're gonna need like a whole separate podcast
A whole
for that.
episode.
No podcast.
Oh God. Time thief. The podcast.
Time thieves the podcast. Yeah, no, that's there's the people who walk in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
The person who waits at Sam's Club for the 2 cents cheaper gas for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
The person wants to talk when they're checking out. Like have a
That's me.
conversation.
I'm just kidding. That's always me. No, every time I go into Aldi, like they check you out so fast, and then I always just say, wow, that was really fast, and then I leave.
And I run away.
Yeah, I say my
You know,
whole
the
life.
person who's like can't figure out how to use the scanner
Yeah.
at the fucking store and stuff,
yeah.
and you're like,
It's like,
how'd
please
you get
remove
here?
card.
How'd you get here this
They've been
morning?
standing
And I
there.
guarantee that person is just a giant. Like, just
Yeah.
can I just absorb your time?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
And those are the idiots that you're driving next to too.
Yes. Well, I
That's-
actually
those
I
are the
have
people out
I
there.
have a proposition for how to solve the problem and
Okay.
how to give time to the world.
Okay.
This is a big
okay.
thing. So like I could be like a superhero.
Okay.
So this would be, you know, all those times that you're
cells?
losing the time. Yeah, it's like stem cells.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, all the times you encounter these people, they're in your way, or you
Yeah.
got to go slow. It's minute things, but it adds up. So like,
Okay.
if this person steals 30 seconds from you a day, and this happens 10 times, you know, and then it happens literally every day,
Yeah.
and we do the fucking math,
adds
like you're
up.
losing, and then this happens
adds up.
multiple
Yeah.
times, and it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone, because it's like, you know, probably like a fucking, I don't know, like a 20/80 break to the
Yeah.
to the time thieves and the normal humies, but yeah, we just kill them.
We just kill
And
him.
I'll do it.
Yeah. You'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
This
Yeah,
is
we
a
just
good-
kill him.
This is, I mean,
Yeah, we just kill them.
We need to
if you
call-
kill a
call
time
him.
thief, you create time.
you do. You do.
You're literally giving time to people. I'll be like the time lord. They'll be like, "You gave me so much time. What'd you do?" Be like, "I killed that guy.
He's
I
dead
killed
now.
him. He's dead now,
You're
and I'll
welcome.
never steal your time. I just
welcome.
gave you plus 15 to your life, plus 15 minutes, and I do that, you know, many a times. You're gonna have like hours of your life extra. Like, what if I told you you can have like
Days.
2 hours extra
Yeah.
a day?
That'd
You'd be
be-
like, "Go for it, dude."
that
You'd
would
be like,
be
"What'd you have to
fucking
do
sweet.
for it?" I'd be like, "It's better if you just don't ask."
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But you have an hour extra today. You know,
Not
you know
the
those people
personal
who
kid.
say like that's the same person, which is another issue. Is someone who says I didn't have time.
Yeah.
That person I'll also get rid of
Okay.
because you had time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no human who
just
doesn't
didn't.
have time.
You
You
just-
just didn't do it. There's no such thing as I didn't.
I think
have time.
that's like the one thing like that you have said. That's like one of the what are they?
time thieves.
No, what are your
Oh,
commandments?
oh, my tenants.
Yeah, what are your schizo
Yeah,
contendants?
yeah, they're deep. Those are deep seated.
What's it called though?
I don't even know. It probably changes.
No secrets, but
Oh, no absolutes except these.
okay, right. That's like one that like I've thought about like a lot, but like
Yeah.
I also like that's just like one that's stuck with me and like I've tried to like think about it. It's like yeah, like that is true. Like
There's no such thing.
you just do what you want. Like
Yes.
and I guess like with my like where I'm at like with my life, I've so literally yesterday like I wrote down all my like main interests
Mm-hmm.
and like I wrote them in order of like priority and I'm like these are the things like that
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
like
to
put
do.
time into like
Yes.
these are the things I want to do
Yeah.
and I want to improve that.
Yeah.
And I just like did it just so it's like you know manifested,
Tangible.
But
Yeah, no, but I mean that's real. That's real. You choose what to use your time on. So when you say you have no time, it just means
Yeah.
you chose your time otherwise. There's
Yeah.
no such. You had enough time.
Yeah.
There's no fucking chance. Like if I sit with you
Yeah.
for the whole day,
Yeah.
I will catch you wasting time or doing things that you could have been doing something
Yeah.
else. Someone's like, "Oh, I don't know the fuck. I don't have
Yeah.
I'm just so busy. When I get home, I just fall asleep." I'm like, "You're a waste of space." You know?
Oh, I don't take naps by the way.
Yeah, no naps.
You do nap?
Okay, not regularly.
I think naps are my time thief. Like
nap-
I don't believe in them.
No, yeah, nap is not like. I mean. Yeah, if you're scheduling time to nap,
Yeah.
like that's probably like just fucking sleep
you-
a normal
you
time or
are
something.
old.
Yeah, I don't know that
Yeah.
you need to like have a
Yeah.
scheduled nap time. But yeah, the time thieves and the I don't have time thing, like that, it's
Yeah.
always fucking mind boggling to me. I mean, I just I don't know. There's
true. It's true.
there's no person
Yeah.
that doesn't have time. You
Yeah.
you have time. You choose how to use your time. Like just fucking be accountable
Yeah.
for your own fucking time.
That's really what it's about.
But
It's
when
just
you're like, I
be
didn't have time.
accountable.
Like, what is some
Yeah.
other person controlling
Yeah.
your body? Or are you a fucking
Yeah.
automaton? You
Yeah.
know, like I was at one point of the day, I became an NPC. You know,
Yeah.
like what the fuck happened? Like you lose,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, I get it when people say things like that, I guess. But it
I
just
feel like
drives me
it's just
crazy.
like it goes like more into just like, you know, be more intentional, but like be more like truthful. Cause like, yeah, like
Be
if you
honest.
just say like
Be
you could just say like,
accountable,
I did something else instead, or like, hey,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do this.
Yeah, or just say no.
So yeah, or say no. I love saying no.
The best response
Yeah.
you can give a person is literally just no.
Hey, do you want to go out?
Yeah, no. Don't give an excuse.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Don't give an excuse.
Yeah.
Don't say something.
Yeah.
Just say no.
I love closed answers
Yes.
too.
Yeah, because it's just like, what? Then that's it. That's the end of the conversation. That's what you
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah.
Right? Like you said
Yeah.
no because you didn't want
Yeah.
to go.
I don't want to make an excuse like that. That takes an effort itself to like.
Yeah, and then you back yourself into a
Yeah.
corner too, because then you're like, well,
Yeah,
you know,
I
like,
think
nah, I don't
so.
want. Like, well, I'll pick you
Yeah.
up. It's like, well, fuck, no, I just don't want to go. You know,
Yeah.
like,
No.
it doesn't matter if you
Yeah.
fucking drive me and give me $1,000. Like, I'm not going. you
Yeah.
know, like-
No.
yeah, but I guess we could probably. There's no way to circle back to gaming there, but we could just move back to.
No, I did have something I wanted to bring up
there's
about
a stepping
gaming.
stone.
Yeah, no. Well, I have some notes that I've taken.
Oh, you have
I guess
notes? I did no preparation.
so.
Other than the rage inside of me.
Some positives
those
for
exist.
gaming this year. So you, I'm talking to Bam with 6Ms. You don't like single player games. That's a fucking lie. I'm not gonna fucking hear. I'm not gonna allow you to make an excuse that you don't like single player games because I've seen you enjoy them.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the monkey
Baldur's
game.
Gate.
Monkey game.
Yeah, monkey.
Whatever that game was.
That was an experience. What was it called? Mankind.
Ancestors.
Humankind?
Ancestors.
Ancestors.
Yeah. I don't think that it's that I dislike single player games. It's that my need to like master a game
a person
burns out quick. Yes, to dominate.
and need to dominate another human.
And my need to control.
Digitally.
Yes. No, it burns out quicker in a single player game because it's easier. When you don't
Yeah.
have a person there
Yeah.
to like give you, challenges and stuff like that. Like Ancestors was a ton of I had 30 hours in Ancestors.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But it was a ton of fun until that one person came into my
Yeah.
stream and was like, that's a quick time event, right? And I was like, what? They're like, just press any button. I was like, you just ruined the fucking game for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was playing the
Yeah.
game as like a survival little chimp that I
But
thought
it wasn't that at all.
It wasn't that at all.
Holy
There's a quick time
shit.
event to kill everything. And then I was
You
like, wait,
had like a lot of viewers like when you were streaming that.
Yeah, people
too.
love that game.
They probably just thought you were
that one person
retarded.
gifted me like 50
Yeah.
subs. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, like someone came in and
We
like
start
dropped
that again. Damn, streaming again.
Yeah, I was like I said, I would just do the fucking just sit
Yeah.
and talk about things.
That'd
at
be
this point,
sweet.
I think
I would
like
watch.
just like I would literally just go on
Yeah.
Asmongold's Reddit
Yeah.
and just steal his content.
Promote this podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, Asmongold's like here. Let me pull that up too because there's probably some good fucking things on there. Asmongold subreddit because it's literally just curated fucking internet autist.
I need to
like-
sub to that. I don't know why I don't.
I don't, but I just watch his streams pretty regularly, and I see
Yeah.
him just scrolling through, and he's like, and what's also really nice is he uses it as a filter for his stream. So like,
Okay.
a lot of streamers like they just do it by, here's a donation, check
Yeah.
out my link.
Okay.
He won't do that.
Yeah.
He says, put it on my subreddit. If
Yeah.
it gets upvoted and I see it,
I like
I'll
that.
look at it. So
Yeah.
it's like filtered through
It's
his
like
community. Like,
meritocracy.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
are other people
good?
interested in
Yeah,
your bullshit?
yeah.
Like,
That's cool.
no, then I don't
Okay.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, don't donate it to me. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna click it. Like, put it on my subreddit. If it makes it through, like, oh look, based Giga Chad, slam dunk. There's so many fuck keywords in this. This is a 2-minute video though. That's the other thing though. I don't know if I have the attention span. What is this one? Looked up customer review sizes for dildos of my size.
Well, maybe if we like move to like a more video format, which I could see us doing, we could like.
Well, he doesn't. I don't even
have-
think he has the screen open.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
literally
really?
just full cam him,
Okay.
and he just does this and scrolls down these things, and he's just like AI replaces woke TV trans. Oh, do you see all that shit? He's always talking about that.
No, what is it?
I guess they like switch the translations for like Korean whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Are not like a true translation, and they're making it woke. Or they make it
for
English.
Americans.
Yeah. And then they're all mad about it and
Those
shit. I don't know.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, and people are like freaking out about it. Fuck, I don't know. Oklahoma furry bill. Oh shit. Yeah, but see, like this is the shit. Like he just puts all this stuff in it, and he just filters through this, and then he has everything he needs right here. Like new Dragon Ball game looks good. And he's just fucking. Dude, is this fucking Fortnite?
I think so.
Dude, Fortnite is wild now. It's also crazy that
It's
so
just
many
like
people
VR
still.
chat.
But there's still a lot of people
Yeah.
playing Fortnite.
Yeah. I played the other day with Christian.
Yeah, but what is that? Like Lego
Yeah.
Fortnite?
Well, we played regular Fortnite too.
Yeah, but what is a Lego thing?
Lego Fortnite is like it's basically like a bare bones Minecraft but Lego, and it has like
Why
it
is it
had-
Fortnite?
I don't know
Why is
why
Fortnite in the
I don't know
title?
why they did it, because like I heard so many good things about it, and like Christian was like, yeah, this is like it's just Minecraft but in Fortnite, but like I played it and it was like still pretty like bare bones. It's like, why wouldn't I just like play like another survival game that
Why
like
don't you
I
just
own,
play
like
fucking Minecraft?
yeah, like we could play Minecraft
Yeah,
or
like why are we
the
playing?
forest.
Why am I
like,
playing
yeah,
like an
like,
iteration
I
of
don't
this in a game that's not designed for it?
But
No, I don't know. I always see fucking in Ninja like returned too and
he's never making a comeback though.
No, but he has like lots of viewers on fucking Twitch playing Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah. Like I see clips of him all the time, like fucking on what the fuck, TikTok.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. We should just fucking scroll TikTok. TikTok, the destroyer of our brains. Look, I just typed in TikTok. Let's see. Ninja, let's see his fucking... Do I not even have him fucking followed? 20 million followers, but I don't know what that fucking means. Let's see if his VODs have. How many views on a VOD?
How many views?
Fucking 200,000 views on a VOD.
Okay, I guess, yeah. He has
on a VOD.
Yeah. But he did like fall off for a while.
Well, he switched.
Like when he went to Mixer. Like that was such
he went to Mixer, and,
yeah.
and then Mixer was a fucking shit show. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't have a username. You couldn't do any of the things that made
Yeah.
Twitch popular. And then he went, didn't he go to YouTube as well?
I think he did.
And then he streamed something that killed his career. He streamed
Really?
like fucking League or something. He became like a League streamer.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, because like those games, like those, Ninja had a little shtick back then. He would do his little fucking victory royale dance and stuff, and like, but realistically, he was just like part of that crew of like good at Fortnite.
Yeah,
and
like
people
Myth.
loved Fortnite.
But like also like Ninja, like you look at like, I think you could be like successful on YouTube, but like you need to like have like a fervorish community, and like also like he came up like so fucking quick, like he just like exploded into popularity, left the platform. Like none of those people give a fuck anymore. They're not your fans.
Yeah,
they
we're not
just
loyal.
Yeah, like not yet. Like you haven't turned them into fans yet.
Yeah, and especially
really
like even
popular.
like Kick now and stuff. Like I won't go, when people are like I'm on Kick, I'm like see ya.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like Kick like might actually have a chance.
well, Kick is smart because it literally just took Twitch and turned it green.
Yeah, it's
Like,
green
fucking
Twitch.
genius. Like
with
stop
dark
changing
mode.
things that nobody wants changed. Like that's nobody fucking likes change. Like everybody likes a fucking, likes routine. They like things they're used to. They like functions that they've had. Like when we say change, we mean just like, like add a little bit to it. Like people say they want to change, but it's like, you don't actually want
No. Like this, what we have is pretty good minus the ads.
Yep. Yeah.
That's why I don't go on Twitch, by the way. Like I just can't stand.
Well,
the
honestly,
ads.
like the fucking people dropping fucking gifted subs and shit now.
Yeah.
Most of the things I watch, I'm subbed in, and I don't sub to anything.
Oh, okay.
Because people just drop gifted subs like crazy, and then if you're subbed,
genius.
Most people don't run ads for their
Oh,
subs.
duh. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's that fucking turbo thing. I don't do that, but yeah, no, the switching thing. But yeah, no, Kick has a good idea because they literally just took Twitch and turned it green. There's no difference, and then gave their content creators like more avenues of making it's a wider avenue. It's like they get like 80% or something of their fucking, they get a crazy amount.
You can say retard.
Yeah,
you can say a lot on there.
I think you say anything.
I think you can like stream like
you
actually
can say retard on Twitch.
I think you can still.
I think
but I'm
Twitch
pretty
was
sure
showing
on
buttholes like a week ago. So
yeah, well you can definitely stream
Artistic.
just porn. Artistic porn.
Artistic.
But what was the last game you pre-ordered? I think it was Wild Hearts. I'm gonna guess that.
No, I haven't pre-ordered. I don't pre-order anymore.
Okay.
But
I think the last thing you pre-ordered was
ooh,
the very
pre-ordered.
last thing. Yeah.
It might have been Dark Tide.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense.
Yeah,
Because you were
I'm
a huge fan of that.
Yeah, I mean, I loved Vermintide, and I'm a big 40K fan.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, this is right on my avenue, and of course,
Yeah.
like, hey, let's just take something that's really good and just completely fucking change it. Like it's doing really well. Like, let's just do changes that nobody asked for. Like, let's break the core functions of the game.
I think,
and
like,
we'll put that out.
Especially like for me, who's like not into the Warhammer universe yet, which like I'm trying to be. Like I do, like like you leak a little bit to me, like, and I absorb a little bit.
Yeah, there's so much.
But like for me, like Dark Tide, I would be way more interested in like playing a 40K game than like Vermintide.
Yes.
The fantasy just doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not a big fantasy fan either. Oh shit.
The cat just walked on the keyboard, but I think it's still good.
Sorry, I just deleted everything.
Yeah, just totally done our whole first podcast. Yeah, I don't remember the last game that I pre-ordered. It might have been Cyberpunk, and like Cyberpunk, like really, like that was like the final black pill that I took, and I was like, no, and like it's got even
Cyberpunk was because it's CD Projekt Red. Like,
yeah,
losing
like
them
we liked them.
stab.
Like
Yeah,
we
people loved
we played. we played up until back in 2015. We played Witcher 2, and we both beat the game so that we could carry over our saves into Witcher 3, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
You could bring your shit.
And Witcher was such a cool universe.
Yeah.
Like I had read we were
Yeah.
into the books. Like you just
Yeah.
like were like enamored with
Yeah.
fucking Witcher. Like Witcher is such a cool. It was like. Yeah, just like the most badass
Yeah.
fucking mutant drinking
That
potions.
Witcher 2 surprised me. Like I remember like back then, like I would see games like Witcher and like Batman Arkham, and like I told one of my coworkers, I go, I just don't like games about badasses.
Yeah.
I don't know like what that's called. It's like character action game, but I was
Yeah.
like, I don't like games like
I don't
where
want to be. I don't want to be Doom guy.
badass.
I don't want to be fucking Doom guy.
Yeah,
running
like
through
I was
it.
like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is Geralt? And
Yeah.
then I got it one day for like $2.
Yeah, 'cause
and like immediately I was like, wait, this is like Game of Thrones kind of
fucking
like
dope.
this is amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking and then
Yeah, Cyberpunk hurt a lot, and it's like even to the point where
when did Cyberpunk even come out? I feel like that's a good
2019,
like.
I think.
Is that it? Cyberpunk
so.
release. That is a good like
or 2020 maybe
2020 December 10th.
December 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, and just fucking
Yeah.
T-posing and fucking like remember that? Do you remember the first time you loaded in?
No,
Dude, it was like
Yeah.
cars floating by.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
everyone was T-posing.
my
It was just
my
T-
computer couldn't run it first of all.
Dude,
but
it looked like a joke. Like I remember, well, Wild Hearts looked more like a
Yeah.
joke to me, but this was bad. Yeah, like every single thing didn't function. Like
Yeah.
things were just floating by, and then like I mean, regardless of all that, though, I do think Cyberpunk is still just not a great game. Just kind of boring.
yeah,
You know.
well. It seems like a lot of people have like gone back and like it looks like they've like fixed the game and they've added the
I tried
DLCs
that
and like
2.0.
made it really
Well,
awesome.
the 2.0
but like
like put the whole there's like
yeah,
there's like skill
they like
trees
finished
now.
the game.
Yeah. They released the game.
I won't forgive them. No. I will not. I will always wait for the reviews.
Yes.
They're making a new Witcher game where you're not going to be Geralt, by the way. I don't know if
They
you
are
saw
making
that.
a new Witcher
They're
game?
yeah, where you'll be able to character create your own Witcher. So I know that sounds.
I don't trust them.
I don't trust them.
It's going to be just like fucking Cyberpunk. You'll have one extra
So-
fucking voice line you can do. You know?
Yeah.
Here's your linear story where you can do your
Here you go,
corpo,
dumbass.
your corpo
Yeah.
voice line. You can say like, I wear a suit, so listen to me this way. It's like, all right, cool. It doesn't affect the fucking story at all.
Yeah.
You know, like all of that. Like Cyberpunk, that's a fucking time thief of a
Yeah,
game.
absolutely.
That whole character
Yeah.
customization is just stealing the player's
Refunding
time.
it was stealing my time.
Yeah, all of it, the whole thing, like
I
all
did
of the
refund
fucking.
it.
Yeah, I think I refunded it and I think I bought it again.
Okay.
Actually, I might not have ever refunded it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I did. Like I said, I came back. I tried out.
Yeah.
I tried out the fucking 2.0 or whatever
Okay.
with all the things. Like
I'm sure it's good.
it looks cool. Like you see, like you ever seen like the clips of people like fucking like
Yeah.
doing cool ass shit, like running around, like they like plan out a whole entire attack.
No.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool.
I don't think I've like really seen any gameplay of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, no, they do like
at all.
people will like
Yeah.
you know, it'll be like, hey, you got to go in here and fucking whatever, you know, hack this fucking thing. I mean, the game's a joke. It's not
Yeah.
like a challenging game or
Okay,
anything, but they just
right,
make
right.
it look cool. You know, like they do this whole entire like cinematic attack where they like fucking run up the wall and jump off and like samurai fucking
sounds
chop
cool.
a guy's head off
Yeah.
and then like pull out their fucking. You
I
know,
would play it for
finger gun.
free. I would play for free.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I did not try the new DLC though, which
Yeah.
everyone says is very good. Like that has very good. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They released 2.0 with that
With the
big
DLC,
with
okay.
fucking Elsa,
Huh.
whatever his fucking name is. That the black guy with the fucking who plays like he was in Stephen King's fucking Two Towers garbage movie.
Oh, I don't know.
What the fuck is that guy's name? He has a crazy ass name. Elsa.
See, that's where their budget's going. Celebrities.
Yeah, which is another fucking crazy thing. Like, why is fucking who
Yeah.
cares about Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves? You know, like why the fuck?
It was kind of cool though.
But it's
if
like-
they pulled it off, it would have been really cool.
I don't know. For me, it almost breaks the immersion of
Yeah.
the game for
Yeah.
me. It's like
Yeah,
that's Keanu Reeves.
It's just
you know?
Keanu Reeves.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not in Cyberpunk.
He's not a character.
Yeah, he's not.
just
That's an
Keanu
actor.
now.
You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, like it doesn't. Those people
Yeah.
don't fucking like. I don't know. That's a weird, like the whole. But that also I think plays into the whole like that's a different group of gaming people than me. Like the people who like want that. You know, like the visual, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's cool. I see my eyes. Like, I don't fucking like. I'm gonna put the game in fucking the worst things.
Yeah.
Like, I want like perfect frames at all
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Because it disgusts me if it drops, and I'm not gonna fucking read. I'm gonna click through violently through every single cutscene. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Don't make me hold the click button to skip either.
Yeah, no, like, if I could have a thing where it just doesn't play fucking
Yeah.
cutscenes for me, like at all, like that'd be cool.
Be a
Like, I
good
don't-
mod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I don't.
maybe we can make
That's
that.
you know, like I'm not. If I want, like I said, if I want to watch a movie, I'd watch a
Yeah.
fucking movie. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm playing a game.
You don't want a
Yeah.
visual novel.
No, I don't. Yeah, but maybe that's what that falls into. It's in that same world of, people who like the experience.
Yeah.
Like the playthrough and all that.
I think it's like it. I like a good story every
Yeah.
now and then, but
but
I mean,
again, I'd
thought-
rather like read a book.
yeah.
Like there's a higher level of that than gaming.
Or what about like a cool story with good gameplay too?
Now you're
Is that
asking for too
possible?
much. That's not possible.
Baldur's Gate 3.
I guess that
Baldur's
is
Gate
what
3.
that is.
But I think that's like that like brings me to my next point.
Gotcha.
Is like that's just like modern day gaming is like we have seen these like kings of the industry, these developers that have been once so great, and like we're seeing them like fall, and like older gamers like older than us, like they've seen this, like like BioWare. I never played any of those games, so like I have no fucking
BioShock
idea.
guy. Dude, BioShock was the shit.
But I think one that's like really gonna hurt is like one day Gabe Newell won't be with Valve anymore. And like that is like when we will probably see like the biggest shift in PC gaming. Like once some fucker gets in there and it's like, all right, we're a public fucking company now.
Yeah.
We got investors and we gotta make profits, baby. That's gonna suck. And also
that'll kill a lot of games.
yeah, it's
like
gonna
a lot of big games will just be gone. Yeah. Because he can't be doing it for you. I bet you in the next 10, 15 years, like he's going to be done.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
and just like Steam is gonna change in general, like the whole service. But
We'll just all be on
Larian.
Epic Games.
Oh yeah.
Playing
Epic
some,
was like
some version of Fortnite.
yeah.
Everything will just be Fortnite.
Dota Battle
Fortnite.
Royale.
You're like, well, why don't you just play Dota? It's like, but I can play it in the Fortnite map.
Yeah.
Everything is Fortnite now. We just play on the Fortnite map. There is no games. Everything is a subscription-based version of Fortnite.
Everything is just a platform now.
Yeah. Well, it is true. Everything wants that. Everything wants that subscription thing. Because game, I mean, I'm not opposed to the subscription.
I'm not like entirely opposed to it. So I wrote down there. I know one thing that like pisses you off is so we both play Crusader Kings and like some Paradox games, but like the main complaint with those
do we play
is
them
like,
or do we just kind of click?
yeah, were we playing them? I don't know.
if they're actually
we have
games.
many hours in them. I don't know if I actually knew what I was doing.
We're figuring. it out.
But like those games have like a billion DLC. Yeah, so the cat just fucking turned off the computer.
Sounds about right.
But Paradox is like one of those companies. Like I don't feel like too critical towards Paradox because like one thing like also when every time they release a DLC or an expansion, like they're also updating the base game. Like you definitely don't need like Horse Lords DLC like to
play.
enjoy like
you can still just play the base. I think it's just such a it's like a paywall.
Yeah.
When you look at the game as a new player,
it is.
Like,
And
when
that's
you,
what,
like
like,
if I go to a fucking Steam game, and I open it up and then I go to their fucking you scroll down a little bit, you're like, oh, let me check out like the reviews, and like you're like scrolling for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You're like, where the fuck are the reviews? Like, oh wait, I'm looking at DLCs. Just like
DLCs.
pages of DLCs.
DLC.
Like, like Horse
Payday.
Lords 1,
Payday
Horse
3.
Lords 2,
What
Horse
the
Lords 6. You're like, how many fucking Horse Lords can there be? But that's a thing. And that for me, when I look at a game, I'm just like, nah. Like I don't care. Like I'm
well,
not
they
trying
have
this.
Paradox has a subscription now where you can get all the DLCs. Like,
but
you
I would
just, like-
rather that.
Yeah,
Because I would
for
just
them,
not want to. I
think so.
don't even want to see
Yeah.
it. Hide it from me.
Yeah.
Hide it behind one thing.
Yeah.
And I would be okay with it. It's just the visual look.
Yeah.
Of like
It's hard to look at a Steam like Payday 3, for example, or
same thing.
even Payday 2. Like
Yeah.
I did not understand what the fuck I was looking at when I went to their Steam
700
page.
fucking heists and guns and skins.
So
and
what was the deal with Payday 3?
Oh, just trash. Like
Did you play it?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
Just fuck. Well, I didn't actually buy it. I played the open beta, but
Yeah.
they just game developers who have like no idea what their game is.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, we have new gunplay and we have a different animations for reloading and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, do you think I'm playing Payday for your fucking gunplay? Like, I'm shooting a fucking AI. Like, this is the dumbest fucking game. Like, this isn't a challenge. Like, I'm not playing. I'm doing it for the robbing the banks part. That's why that's the game. Like, what are you talking? Like,
I want to fulfill my fantasy of robbing a bank.
Yeah, no, it's literally what it is. It's like, let's do some cool bank robbing. Like,
Yeah.
it's not an FPS.
Yeah.
Like, but that's what the whole Payday 3 was. And people are like, oh, well, like, the guns feel really good. I'm like, what is happening? Like, I'm not here. Yeah, like, I'll play a fucking a shooter, you know?
Yeah.
I'll play fucking Tarkov. I'll play fucking Call of Duty. I'll play, like, games that are designed to be shooters.
Yeah.
That's the game I'll play. Like, it's the same, like, these games, like, like I said, I think it all falls into that, like, the same thing with like the visual stuff. It's like these people who don't know, like they don't know their fucking lane.
Yeah.
You know, like what lane their game is in. Like figure it like,
Yeah.
and they just need it's all. And I've said that too a lot. Like fucking developers just need like there's so many games that come out where it feels like they don't play the game
Right.
or play that genre or like in the gaming community. That's what it feels like. It feels like your fucking dad made a game for you. You're like, did you try this?
Yeah.
You know, like, do you know what the fuck is going on? Like, do you know why we liked your first game?
Yeah.
That's so many games come out like that where I'm like, why is this so fucking hard to do? Like, why, like, fucking like Summit. Like I always say, like Summit's like, get a Summit on your fucking dev team.
Dr. Disrespect.
You're just an old,
not him, crypto.
Yeah,
but
no, but yeah, like just a fucking old gamer.
Yeah.
Who's played a lot of fucking games, like knows, like has a feel for like what is enjoyable.
Yeah.
You know, has a lot of experience and, you know, knows what people like. And
I think that's like also like what, like for, I don't know who made Payday 3. Fucking I don't fucking know their name. But like these companies, like especially like when they get into like their later stage, like a lot of times like early on, like when these games are being made, negative. Like they're mostly negative. Really? Hell yeah, mostly negative.
Yeah, fuck them.
But like
half a game already has DLCs. There you go. Like, top review.
You know, we but like, you know, we've noticed that like, you know, a lot of these games that we like are just like made by like 1, 2, 3 people.
Yeah.
And it's like, but like these are like really passionate people. Like these people are like, you know what, my game doesn't fucking exist yet, so I'm gonna make my game. And like that's probably how a lot of these games that we like that like were successful like started out.
Yeah, and
then like down the road
stage, they
like,
lose it.
Yeah, like, or like business people like start moving.
Yeah, they get fucking timelines and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that. They start to need money and like
yeah, you know, which like but it's like
public.
Yeah, which I mean that's the natural growth of it. But it's like yeah, I mean there's got to be some middle ground of where, you know, we can still have that passion and that like gamer in there, you know, like
without them like being broke.
Yes. Without, like that in between thing where like that person still exists. The passionate person is still there. The person who fucking cares about the game and, you know, the people and stuff. And like I said, I think it literally is all they would need is like, you don't even like, how simple would that be to have like, just fucking do, like I said, have a person on your team who's like a fucking, you know, like a Summit. Just have a Summit on your team. Like have a guy.
I don't think it's possible in AAA gaming anymore.
Yeah, it's probably not. Just the scale. The scale of it is too big.
But like so there's a publisher that I've noticed recently, and it's called Hooded Horse. So look them up.
Oh, I think we were looking.
Yeah, we talked about them a little bit, but like, you can like look at their entire like discography of games, and this is just like a publisher that's like basically
picking up good games.
Yeah, like picking up like really niche games, and like for instance, what's the one that we played? Nebulous. They also
Nebulous is one of those games. It's one dude developing it. Like,
Against the Storm. They have Manor Lords.
Terra Invicta. Like Necessi or whatever.
Necess. Yeah, how do you say that?
Fucking clue. Dumbass name.
Yeah, it's a terrible name.
That's another thing.
Yeah, that one.
What's that other game that I just played? The top-down fucking idiot physics game. See, you probably don't know. No one knows the name.
Yeah. What? Which one is that?
It's fucking like Docs Anima or some fucking stupid name.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, a horrible name. A horrible name. Whatever it is. The amount of time. It's a time thief game. We just stole 15 seconds from us trying to think of its dumbass name.
Oh, fuck.
You know, call it dumb top-down physics game, and everyone
write
will
them
fucking,
down. Time thief.
Yeah, time. That's it. They're fucking added. You know, but that's like, okay, that's another.
But this publisher,
Necessi,
for example, like
Clanfolk.
Like who?
That was the Rim. You see that one? The Rim World.
That one looks
Barbarian.
cool, actually.
I've seen it played. It looks very cool.
But like, obviously, like this publisher is like probably an actual gamer, and like maybe like he can't like program himself or like develop games, but he's just like a rich dude, and he's like, you know what? I want to see some games that I want to see.
Yeah.
And he's like picked out like a lot of really cool sort of niche games, and he's like, you know what? I want you to fucking make that.
Yeah.
You go do it.
Yeah. I'll give
and
you
like
money.
that's like cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I guess there's like, you know, there's got to be money in that, but it's like, you know, obviously it's not going to be like the
it doesn't have the price. It doesn't have the price tags that those people want. Yeah, no, I mean these. So yeah, here it is.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. This old world game.
It's kind of hopeful for, you know.
This actually kind of looks a little bit. This almost looks like
It's
like
like
a
Civ.
4. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
4X Civ sort of thing. That's another fucking
Who makes it? Because I feel like they made
Mohawk
something we're familiar
Games.
with.
Let's see.
Oh.
Off-World?
No, I never played that.
Yeah. No, there's definitely like, but yeah, I think with those price tags and stuff, and I guess, yeah, like you said, the scale of those games having somebody, but yeah, I don't know. That happens so much though, that you just have games that, like I said, like Payday 3, like
Yeah.
you know, they're working on their gunplay, like
Yeah.
it was the most
They weren't
boring
working
part.
on. They weren't working
Yeah,
on
like-
shit, dude. No,
yeah,
they were working
yeah.
on how to fucking monetize.
Yeah. But it's like,
how do we fucking squeeze this bitch?
yeah. I mean, the map that the fucking beta map or whatever was
Yeah.
literally just a like, I'm pretty sure if you went to certain parts, you could see the skins of the old map. sticking
Really?
through. Like, it was
Oh,
literally like they
God,
just
dude.
dropped a fucking 3D
Yeah.
render over the fucking original bank. Remember the original
Yeah.
bank map?
Yeah.
Like the easy bank?
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Except like
Classic.
painted red.
Yeah.
Like, and that was their new
Okay.
map. Like, just shit like
Fucking
that was
sad.
like crazy to me. And it was still the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
nothing else new in it. Fucking Mortal Kombat though. Fighters. That's
Mortal
a gem.
Kombat. I love fighters.
Fighters
are having their moment right
Yeah,
now.
well, I think
don't give-
I
yeah.
think they're being highlighted by all this shit games that are coming
Yeah.
out. Like, there's
Yeah.
not fighters when they come out are a fighter.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like,
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Like, I beat the shit out of
Yeah,
another human.
it's kind of niche. Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
you see
Yeah, I
threads
mean,
all
it
the time.
definitely has-
How do you get into fighters? Like,
Yeah, it's
what?
like,
What
well,
fight?
you have to be
like
incredibly toxic.
fighters are raw.
Yeah.
It's just like raw, like human.
Well, this is
instinct.
gaming.
Yeah, this is gaming.
This is gaming.
That is like gaming for me.
Yeah. I mean, that's game. Every game that came out, even fucking like Pong, like
Yeah.
you were beating somebody.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Humans like
Yeah.
to compete and
Yeah.
beat. Like, we want
We like to win.
Yeah, I want to fucking win.
And, like,
I
yeah,
don't want to
like,
watch
what-
a fucking cutscene. I want to win against another human. Like, I want to beat them.
That's
you know?
what fighting games are.
And that's what. Yeah, but I mean, that's
And it's like a
quintessential.
throwback to like I feel like everyone's like feeling that is like everyone remembers being a little kid and like riding their bike over to their friend's house and then they have Tekken
Yep.
and you're fucking
You're just kicking the shit out of them. Yeah, yeah. Like, if you could fucking punch
Yeah.
them too while you're playing, like, that's what you'd be doing. Like,
Yeah, sometimes
like,
you did.
Yeah. Like, you're hitting the
yeah.
controller with the same violence you would hit them. Like, this is how I play games. Like, I want to hurt, to win. Like, but that was, yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, fighters just.
It's a really
fucking-
positive note because like yeah that's one thing like I mean I did want to talk about fighters but I didn't like really think about that like fighters are going through like a little mini golden
Yeah.
age renaissance
There's a lot of
right
really good
now.
fighters out right now. I
Yeah.
mean, MK1, besides their fucking ridiculous cost and all
Yeah.
that shit. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, who cares?
But it's a good game. Fucking Tekken's coming out. It's gonna
Yeah.
be fucking dope.
It's gonna be
Fucking
amazing. Street Fighter is
people love Street
incredible.
Fighter. Yeah.
Guilty Fighter or
Guilty
guilty
Fighter.
Guilty Fighter Strive
Fighter, Guilty Gear, Strive,
Fighters
Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue.
Those games are all but yeah, fighters.
Yeah.
But I think, like I said, I think the reason that these strive is because, like I said, that is like.
It's a hardcore like set of gamers. Like we're gonna get the next game, but like I feel like a lot of people are like coming into it now too, especially with like
Yeah, I mean,
rollback.
I'm
Like you can
relatively-
play them
I'm new.
online.
Yeah.
Like and
Well,
like
and
maybe
just-
like 5 years ago, like you probably couldn't really play something online like as easily. A
Yeah.
fighter at least.
Yeah. Now, I mean, a game that's so sensitive to like your
Yeah.
frames and your inputs and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like without being frustrated and stuff. Yeah. No, I think.
Okay, less jaded now.
Yeah.
I
Fighters.
feel good.
Yeah.
Yes, fighters.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
like, yeah, they are that is like, at least for me, and I think, but I think that that's an issue with game, like this whole, like the new, like the, not wanting that competitive edge in a game,
Yeah.
like not having an ability to compete in a game, even games that are not necessarily like player versus player.
Yeah.
You're still like fucking people who play, like mythic raids on WoW
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
The reason they're doing it is so they can have a higher number next to their character gear score
Yeah.
than someone else. It's a race to do. They're still itching that. Like, good games have that. Like there's completionists who want to like
Yeah.
say like, I beat all this shit. Like you want like something tangible and like
Yeah.
to show that like you did more or you did something. Like, people like that. They like that feeling of
Yeah.
completing, feeling of beating a game.
I feel like at least like that is like what gaming like should be. Like they're always like the competitiveness in it is the best, period. Like whether you're like beating someone like in a PvP game or if you're like speed running some shit.
Yeah, hey,
like,
you're looking at a number. I mean, gaming. If you play, I mean, there are some games that are still fun. I mean, like Satisfactory, fucking
Yeah.
Factorio, like
Yeah.
those have some other, they fill some
God.
other bracket, you know,
Oh,
but that's a
God.
different, yeah.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean there are games out there that don't fall into that
Yeah.
are just like have a very addictive gameplay loop
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and just like kind of, you know, but you are, I think it's just internalizing those
Yeah.
things that you would experience against somebody else. Like, you know, you're still achieving, but it's just like you have.
Well, maybe
this,
we could say maybe almost like Factorio isn't gaming. Factorio is
It's
just
just work.
work.
It's just
and like
work.
I just like maybe we like working a little bit.
do like to
like
work. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
like it
yeah, no, we're
yeah.
meant to do something.
it does scratch something like in my brain and like I do
Completing
think
tasks.
yeah.
Yeah, and
I
having
think
more tasks. People like direction.
Yeah.
People like fucking
Yeah.
schedules. They
we like
much more people-
refactoring and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. People
yeah.
like having their plan and all that shit. As much as people trying to like, I'm a free spirit. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you're just a fucking idiot. Like you need people like structure.
work.
Yeah, you can work on whatever you want, but yeah, you know, people like that stuff. Like it's your
Go get oil working.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, fucking. Why aren't you laying down new fucking strips for us here? You know, like I need resources.
Yeah.
There's bugs coming. You know, like yeah. No, that falls into that. But there's still like even I think like this could like Lethal Company. I think
Yeah.
that's a game that doesn't.
Yeah.
Another example of a good game that doesn't fall into that category where it's just
But
it's a
just-
social experience.
Yeah, that's just straight up fun.
Yep.
Like games like that Phasmophobia, like
Yep.
that's just straight up fun.
yeah. They're like, and these are like these are social experiences.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's like playing a fucking board game. You
Yeah.
know, it's like the same feel.
Yeah.
Like it's like a party
Yeah.
game. You know, which is like the fucking
Not a Mario Party game.
not a Mario Party game. No. Well, those, I mean, like fucking, you know, like the Wii and stuff, like
Yeah.
that shit when that came out. Like, I feel like that was like a dissection in gaming. Like there was like
The Wii.
gaming and then there was
yeah.
the Wii.
Wii is where everyone became soy.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I think it probably is offshoots of that
Yeah.
because the Wii was cool. It was like, oh, cool. Like you have this like fun game that you can like
Yeah.
pretend to bowl with your buddies and
Yeah.
stuff. Like that was cool and
Yeah.
different, but it was not the same avenue that
No.
you know, like the fucking PlayStation went down.
Yeah.
And
No.
like the 360, like I'm on fucking 360, like screaming obscenities at people, and you know the other guy's like playing like tennis on his little Mii, like good job, you know, like those are two different
Yeah,
gaming.
absolutely.
But I think what they did is they're like weirdly intertwined. Now all those people who like grew out of that are like somehow they're trying to like create a game that fits both of those parties.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work. Like you need to have
People
like
are pussies.
yeah, no, you
People are
gotta
just
you have
too
like
soy.
yeah, you have like the little like happy like fucking single player guy, and then you have the fucking I want to kill everybody guy, and they shouldn't be playing the same game.
Yeah.
And they try to make them, and they're like, well, we'll balance it. So it's like there's never gonna be balance because
Yeah.
those two people have very different expectations of what they want out
Yeah.
of the game. You know, like this
That's
guy's trying
fine.
to have a good
Yeah.
time. This other guy's trying to ruin his time.
Yeah.
So those two people shouldn't be in the same game. You know, like fucking find a different game. You know, like
Or watch a movie.
or watch a movie.
watch a fucking movie.
Fucking read a book.
Yeah.
You know, if you're playing for
Books are sweet, guys.
yeah. Oh
They
yeah.
really
if you want
are.
a cool ass story,
Read.
fucking go to the library. Like I guarantee any story you read in a book will be better than any
Yeah.
game you've ever played in your fucking life. You know, like,
I mean, even Soma, which was like amazing.
Yeah,
like
very
so,
cool.
like the story, like it does. Like I've read, it's not the best story.
Yeah, no.
It's just kind of cool.
yeah, brain scans though.
Yeah, brain scans. We'll have to talk about that next time.
yeah. I mean,
Do you have a game that you consider a masterpiece? If you were to say one game, do you think a game is a masterpiece?
a masterpiece.
Fuck, this cat.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, a masterpiece game.
A masterpiece game.
I feel like you probably don't.
Yeah, I know I have played games like in the past, like recently, fucking 5 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
but that I did think was really good. I'm trying to scroll through this endless library of games
Yeah.
I hate. Let's see.
Dota 2.
Dota 2.
Dota 2. Must resist. Can't play.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance was pretty fun
Okay.
for a first playthrough. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece
Yeah.
game, but just a fun like single player,
Yeah.
like fucking good combat, like challenging,
Yeah.
fucking, you know, cool story, like not overly doing it with like the, you know,
Yeah.
like having to talk to every rat and tree you pass, you know, like
Like,
yeah, yeah, wanting to fucking yeah. Let me get out my animal speech and
Wait,
see
there's
what
some-
this
there's something in this
caterpillar has to
garbage.
say. The caterpillar has a quest for me. Maybe we could do the caterpillar
yeah.
quest for
Oh,
the
God.
next 6 hours.
That sounds torturous.
That
playing
was-
with him.
Oh,
love
wait,
him to death, though,
the fucking
in case
that's,
he
that
ever
was
listens.
Divinity. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. If I don't think we'll get this far, we're deep.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're like 50 minutes in. I guess we should
50?
probably. Yeah.
Oh shit, cut it.
I guess I'll say my masterpiece is. I do think Factorio is a masterpiece.
I could
It
see
is,
that. Yeah.
it just like scratches that itch for me. And then beyond that, probably Mario 64 I think is the best game.
It is a very good game.
Yeah. It's funny because like I hadn't played it in so long, and then when they like some modders like decompiled it and like got it on GitHub, and like I downloaded it and like played it in HD like native on PC.
Yeah.
And like when I first was playing it, I was like like this kind of just feels like maybe it was a tech demo for like the 64. Like I'm like what is this fucking box doing here? Like
Yeah.
I was like a little disgruntled, and then but then I like played it and I was like, wait, no, like this is like the movement, everything about
feels
it
good.
like it's incredible.
I feel like platformers are probably going to be a lot of the games that fill that like master, like very good games, because like they can do what they want to do easier than most games.
Yeah.
And be, like check all those boxes that you're looking
they
for.
can
Like
just be fun. They don't have to look realistic.
No, yeah, they
can
don't
have an art
Yeah, they're not
style.
worried about their fucking cinematic trailer. There's no cinematic trailer for fucking Shovel
Oh, and
Knight.
we got Keanu Reeves and Mario Wonder.
Yeah, fucking no, that's games like Shovel Knight.
It is a game.
Yeah,
they're
just a fucking
games.
game. Yeah, and that's just an old school fucking thing, like fucking platformers.
Do you play Shovel Knight?
I've played it.
How?
I don't
You
remember.
hate platformers?
Yeah, I do. I hate
That's
platformers.
so funny.
I just play
Yeah.
games and return
Yeah.
them.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's one to return. No, that game is amazing.
No, it's a good game.
Yeah.
I just don't. Not for me. But I can see that it's a good game. I am jaded and I am angry and I
too.
do dislike most games. But when I see a game that's good, even if it's not for me, like I can be like, oh, that's a good game. Like Baldur's Gate. I'm like, that's a fucking good game.
Yeah.
But will I ever play it? No.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't need to.
No.
I don't know if you would like thoroughly enjoy it.
No, I wouldn't. It would. I mean, I'm sure there's parts of it I would like.
Yeah.
But to get
Yeah, I
through
would
all
think
the
you would like it, but I don't think you would.
No.
I don't think you'd get far.
No. Like fucking that's like fucking Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Like, I think those are really fucking good games. Like Village, fucking the new one what's the new one that just came out? Fucking 8?
4 remake.
No.
And Village is 8, and then 4 remake is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched both and I watched.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, that to me is a movie. Like I'm not gonna. Why would I play that game?
Yeah.
Like I'm not playing. Like I'd
God.
rather just watch
I'm
it.
so opinionated on that.
I know.
I could probably like unpack that into like a whole 30 minutes of like
Yeah,
I'll have a manifesto of like why fucking
I think those
Resident
are
Evil
great.
gameplay is
I think those are great games. But I would.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I do think they're incredible. They're not for me, but
Yeah.
I would rather just watch them. Like
Yeah.
I watch fucking like Smoke, that streamer that I tell you about. Like, I don't know if you ever watched him, but like a super like kind of laid back dude. Like no
Daisy
cam.
guy?
Yeah, no cam, nothing on the fucking screen. Like it just looks like you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
And he plays games like he's like in the game. Like if he gets fucking bit by the zombie, he's gonna die in real life. So like it's fun to watch.
That's
it's like
cool.
it's like
is he like an RPer?
No.
Okay.
That's how he plays games. Like
fucking-
he plays them like when he plays Tarkov, like
Yeah.
he's like it's like you're watching like a fucking survival horror.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, he's really fucking good at the games
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But he highlights those games. I mean, that's why watching him play DayZ is a ton of fun because
Yeah.
his DayZ run is like a narrative.
Okay.
Like he
You'll
has
have to
like,
link me. I want to watch him.
yeah. Oh yeah, he's a ton of fun. He's a
sounds
good
cool.
nighttime guy because he's
Yeah.
super mellow.
Yeah.
But also really fucking good at the game. But he's not like
Okay.
running around just gunning people down. Like he's
Yeah.
like he's like making it into an experience.
Cool.
But yeah. Well, I mean, I'd say that's
do you have any-
that's pretty fucking good. If we keep talking, we're not having
Yeah.
anything to talk about.
Do you have any
another time.
final? Yeah, I know. we also
That's
like
it. One
we
episode
also
and done.
both like talk really fast, but maybe that's just because it's like our first time
think it's
doing this.
fucking
But like,
wonderful.
yeah,
You know what
we'll
they say in
figure.
Zimbabwe.
We'll get into a groove. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words?
No, I don't have any
You
final
wanna
words. I just said a lot of
Plug
words.
your Twitch.
Oh yeah, I do have a Twitch.
Yeah.
It's Bam with 6 M's. I don't stream.
Yeah, and I don't have any content. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now maybe one day we should.
yeah.
We should do some like there should be like multi-avenue.
Yeah, I
We'll just
think
make
so.
skibbity toilet shorts.
Skibbity toilet TikTok.
Yeah, shorts. Yeah. And it'll just be clips that have nothing to do. It'll just be BuzzFeed clips.
that's yeah. We should do that.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Well,
I was thinking it would be so funny if we didn't record any of this. I would kill myself.
like I said, our only goal was to
Yeah.
record an episode.
Yeah, that is true.
Should
It looks like it's recording.
There's
but
lines on the
Yeah,
screen.
there is stuff going on. So I guess I'm gonna press the space bar and then it's gonna be done.
That's it.
Cool.
Goodbye forever.
Bye. Forever.